Hi there. The following is an excerpt from Relative Values. Relative Values is a light comedy written by Noel Coward in 1952. It's based in England, in which the themes are love, family values, and understanding one's self and what one truly wants in life. In Act 2, Scene 2, Miranda Frail, an ex-Hollywood actress who's left her life of luxury in Hollywood, has traveled across the Atlantic to marry a man of title living in England, while Don Lucas has followed her across the Atlantic to try and win her back and rekindle their love affair. Don is an ex-Hollywood actor and lover of Miranda, and Miranda is Don's ex-lover and also an ex-Hollywood actress. The following is Act 2, Scene 2 of Relative Values.
Pete?
Pete?
You son of a bitch!
Pete?
Of all the low-down, mean chicks, I'll never forgive you for this. Never, never, never.
Honey, I've got to talk to you. I've got to. I'm going out of my mind.
Don't come near me, you snake.
I've flown all across the Atlantic in a Stratoliner without even a sleeping berth on account of they were all full, and you call me a snake.
You are too a snake. I never want to see you again. I told you that when I left, and it still goes.
You don't mean that, Pete. Not in your heart, you don't.
I do mean it. I've cut you out of my life like a withered limb.
Pete.
And shut up calling me Pete. That's all over.
I'm no withered limb, and you know it. Look at me!
Let me alone!
Now then, am I a withered limb?
How could you? Oh, how could you?
I'm crazy about you. I've been crazy about you for 3 whole years.
Crazy about me? What about B.G. Lemaire and Zenda Hicks and that phony Polish princess that Daryl Zanuck gave the party for?
They didn't mean a thing to me. Not a thing. You know they didn't. They were just ships in the night that sailed on by.
Maybe they were, but they certainly passed through your beach house in Santa Monica on their way out to the open sea.
So, we're back at that again, are we?
You bet your life we're back at that. I gave you all I had to give. My heart, my dreams, my tenderness.
Everything but equal billing. Remember, be still, foolish heart.
You were featured under the title, which, considering it was your first big picture, was more than you had a right to expect.
I got the notices anyway.
You got a rave in the Hollywood Reporter, and your pants torn off you in the New Yorker. If you call that getting the notices, I'll take vanilla.
We needn't worry about that anymore, though, need we? I'm bigger box office than you ever were, even before you started slipping.
Started slipping?
Do you think I don't know why you're marrying this guy? Do you think the whole world doesn't know? It's because you're on the skids, sweetheart, and have been ever since Catherine the Great.
On the skids, am I? It may interest you to know that MGM have offered me anything I'd like to ask to do the Wicked Years. They've been badgering me for weeks.
They've been badgering every star in Hollywood to do that lousy script for the last 18 months.
Get out, Don. Get out! I'm sick of this! Get out!
I'm not getting out of anywhere until I'm good and ready. There are a few things I'd like to say to this Earl of yours.
Don't. Please go. Please. For the sake of all we've meant to each other, for the sake of all the good times we've had, don't come busting in here and making a scene and spoiling everything. Please.
Do you love this guy?
Yes, of course I do.
Really love him? As much as you loved me?
Please. Please go, John. They'll be here any minute.
As much as you loved me?
It's different. I mean, no people love other people in the same way.
I'm crazy about you, Pete. I've fought against it. I've tried to forget you. Ever since we had the row. Ever since the night when we said goodbye and you threw your Film Academy Award for 1949 at me. I've tried to get you out of my mind, out of my heart.
Don't. Please don't say anything more.
Pete.
Go away. You've got to go away.
Okay, I'll go. I know we're all washed up. I know now that there isn't any more hope for me. I only just wanted to make sure. Goodbye, Pete. It was swell while it lasted.
Goodbye, Pete.
Thank you very much. Again, that was Act 2, Scene 2 of Relative Values by Noel Coward. Appreciate your time and watching our video. Thank you again.